everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy, and you know what time it is. It is Make Money Mondays. Man, I'm hyped. I'm back. Man, I've been traveling like the world. I came from Kung Fu. Remember that show? I'm all over the place. Los Angeles, Detroit, you know, and back to Philadelphia, Missouri, and man, I'm just dizzy with dealers. I love it. Okay, and you know what's been coming up with me recently? And they're saying, Sean, I want to make more money, and they're like, give me some advice on how to make more money. Well, I got a great one for this week. Leads. Okay, what are you doing with all of your leads that are sitting in your CRM tool or your DMS tool? Now, obviously, you're going to be working them, but I want to just kind of give you guys a reality check. Okay, ladies out there, gentlemen out there, reality check. There's something called a residual flow factor. What does that mean, Sean? Well, first of all, the average buying cycle is between 45 and 90 days. 45 and 90 days. Yet the average selling cycle is only 7 to 11 days. What does that mean? That means that the average dealership in the United States only sells their internet leads within a window period of 7 to 11 days. Well, Sean, how do we find out? Here's what I want you to do. And I've said this before in previous videos, but I'm going to bring it back because this is a huge one. I want you to go to last month's or the most recent full month. Right now, it is the middle of April, so I want you to go to March or the previous month, depending if you're watching this in the future or whatever it is. I want you to turn on and look at your last month's sales for your internet department. I want you to track 3 additional variables. Let's say, for example, you sold 50 internet deals, right? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to track the date that the lead came in on, the date that the lead closed, and the window period. How do we do that? We create a spreadsheet or an Excel sheet or what have you of all 50 sales from last month, and we're going to track a couple extra categories. The date that the lead came in on, the date that the lead closed, and the window period. We're going to add all the window periods up for all 50 sales, and we're going to divide it by 50, and that's going to give us the average window period. It's going to shock you to your core that the average dealership, actually more than the average dealership, above average, you know, numbers, it blows me away. Most dealers only have a 7 to 11 day window period. So what does that mean? That means that they have a tremendous amount of opportunity. Explain that, Sean. Well, again, if the average buying cycle is 45 to 90 days, that means the average internet prospect is 45 to 90 days, but the average department is only selling 7 to 11 days. That means that they're only catching the low-hanging fruit. That's the challenge. They're only catching the low-hanging fruit. Now, well, what are some of the problems that are happening that this is a reality? Well, first and foremost, they don't have enough people. So usually when you don't have enough people in the internet department, you know, you're usually not calling them enough. You know, you need to have X amount of phone calls to get X amount of connections. Let me explain this. The more people you call, the more people you get on the phone, the more people you get on the phone, the more appointments you make. The more appointments you make, the more appointments you can confirm. The more confirmed appointments, more shows, more sales. It's a cause and effect. More calls, more connections, more appointments, more shows, more deliveries, approximately, right? So again, if you've only got a couple of people in your internet department, but you got a crazy amount of leads, what happens is these too few human resources are trying to, you know, contact all these other leads. So you're spread way too thin. So you're basically catching the low-hanging fruit. Dealers don't realize this, so they spend even more money trying to buy more leads to overcompensate for the mediocrity. What they really need to do is make sure they have the proper lead rep balance. You need to make sure that you have the right amount of leads per rep. Now, here's my opinion. If you're not doing a product presentation, demo drive, and delivery, if you are a full-time internet sales coordinator, a full-time BDC rep, or full-time appointment setter, or full-time telemarketer for that matter, any of the above, and there's different levels of those people I just mentioned for the record, you need to make sure that you don't have any more than 120 to 150 fresh leads. I'm going to repeat that in a month. You cannot handle more than 120, 150 fresh leads the proper way. And that's if you're not doing a product presentation, demo drive, delivering all that stuff. Folks, I got to be honest with you. If you are a salesperson that takes internet leads, you should not be given, in my opinion, more than 60 to 75 leads, maximum. And I think that's kind of high, but I don't want to stress people out. If you don't have a dedicated internet department or BDC or call center or internet appointment setters or coordinators like I just mentioned, if you are a traditional dealership that has a team of sales, internet sales consultants, or you have a one-person showroom to internet cradle to grave, I'm telling you, you should not have more than 60 to 75 leads. Here's the reality. Between doing product presentation, demo drive, deliveries, trying to work your orphan owners, your prior customers, generating referrals, generating prospect opportunities, working a service drive, doing all things you're supposed to do as an automotive sales professional, you cannot handle the right way more than that many leads. So again, this section of Make Money Mondays is controlling your leads. Leads are so important, folks. Again, you know, I see so many dealerships losing money or not making as much money as they could possibly earn because they don't understand how to manage the lead flow. I'm going to repeat that. They don't know how to manage the lead flow. So you need to make sure that you have the right amount of reps to right amount of leads. That's one tip on that. The next thing is you need to make sure that your calling and your frequency of follow-up, you have the right amount of emails and the right amount of phone calls over the right amount of periods. So you need to have the proper follow-up cycle and the proper engagement cycle. Now, I can't go through all of that on a quick Make Money Monday tip, but if you want some feedback or some advice on what the exact best follow-up protocol or cycle is, or the best email follow-up cycle is, I'll give you my phone number at the end of this video and you can call me directly. It'll be my pleasure to give you some free advice, okay? Now, so other than having the right standard operating procedure and how to gauge these leads, you need to have a strategy for not just your fresh leads or your active leads. You ready for this? What about your lost opportunities? I'm gonna get real close on this one. Okay, this is huge, folks, okay? Huge. If somebody bought elsewhere, don't just say, you suck and, you know, I lost that opportunity. I called this guy or this girl 3 million times and they bought elsewhere. Shame on them. No. You know what? You need to have an automated protocol. As soon as somebody says, sorry, I bought elsewhere, here's what you're supposed to say. Listen. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't something we did. Oh, no, Sean, that's not what happened. You know, I just bought, you know, the Ford and you guys only had Chevy. You know what, Mr. Customer, not a problem. I wish you the absolute best of luck, you know, with your vehicle purchase. And even though, Mr. Customer, you didn't buy from us, please call me if you need anything handled. Any questions about your vehicle, new, pre-owned, doesn't matter. I'm an automotive professional. I don't just handle, you know, Chevrolet. We actually handle pre-owned and everything else here. So I'm here for you. I'm your automotive concierge. As a matter of fact, Mr. Customer, I want to give you, just as a token of my appreciation for the opportunity to earn your business, even though I didn't earn it, just for the opportunity, I want to give you a free all change on me, you know, or stop narrative, or you want to turn around and give them a coupon, a voucher. You want to direct them to your service department. Folks, you want to direct them to your service department. Why? Because a service customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle from where they service their car from. I'm going to repeat that. A service customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle from where they're servicing the car from. So you absolutely want to turn around and take that person into your service drive because you'll have a hell of a shot next time in earning their business. Here's another one. Even if they bought elsewhere or they didn't buy from you, you want to try to direct them for referral generation. Why lose the opportunity? Think about that, folks. Why lose the opportunity? Just because they bought elsewhere doesn't mean they can't refer you to somebody. If you don't continue to try to build a relationship with them, congratulate them, offer your further assistance, then you don't have the right to ask them for a referral and get it at least. You might take the shot, but I know this. Think about this. If I said, Mr. Customer, even though you didn't buy a vehicle from me, I still wish you the absolute best luck. Please let me know if there's anything I could do. Matter of fact, and you give them the service coupon or the free oil change. Maybe not that phone call, but maybe the next time you call them or the next time you email them, you could turn around and set up for a referral. You let them know that you have a referral program, a bird dog program, or whatever it is. But now, 2 different ideas I just gave you for people that bought elsewhere. Go figure. Oh my gosh, I could actually get value from people that bought cars elsewhere? Yeah. NADA says that somebody that buys a car, someone else in their household will buy another automobile within 90 days. Whew! So I'm going to turn a lost opportunity into a service opportunity and to a referral generation opportunity. I got one more and I'm going to close the Make Money Mondays and I'm going to give you my phone number, okay? The leads that are just sitting, okay, remember the average buying cycle is 45 to 90 days. So let's say I get 500 leads. My dealership overall gets 500 leads. We sell 50 cars, 10%, that's 450 left over. Next month, I'm going to start with, because some are dead, bogus, bought elsewhere, so I'm going to start with probably 250 to 300 carryover leads. Plus, I'm getting 500 fresh leads. So the very next month, I'm not just working the 500 fresh leads, I'm working a total of 800 opportunities between my residual flow factor, which is a carryover leads, plus my fresh leads. So what you need to have is a data mining tool. I mean, it's almost like a pot of gold. I mean, like you have at the end of the rainbow. You want to make sure that you have a data mining strategy, but not just for leads, okay? That are, not just for leads, not just for clients or former clients. A lot of times I only see dealerships data mining for current and past clients. What about data mining for leads? What about all those leads? What are you doing with all those leads? You're just let them sit there and ferment like wine. You know what I mean? What if you did this? What if you turn around and create a data mining strategy where you mined and created email campaigns on an automated basis for your service, your parts, your sales, for every one of your profit centers? What do you mean, Sean? Listen to me very carefully. I just gave you two huge ideas, such as working your dead leads that bought elsewhere into service and working your dead leads that bought elsewhere into referral agents. How about this? How about all the other leads that are 30, 60, 90, 120, 360 days old, however old they are, that are just sitting in your CRM or your DMS that have never come into your dealership or have come in but they haven't bought a car or serviced anything? How about you create email campaigns to these people for sales, service, and everything else through an automated system, through a data mining system? Folks, I'm telling you, you will make a tremendous amount of money. If you only use lead source providers or leads that you create through search engine optimization for people that buy cars right now, you're wasting money. You're wasting opportunities. I find a lot of people that do that. They spend all this money on just leads, and the only thing that they eat off of is if they close a sale. Oh my gosh, those leads are like the gift that keeps giving. I'm going to say that again. Leads are like the gift that keeps giving, because you could turn around and repurpose those leads for data mining, for referral generations, as well as for service opportunities. Again, this is a special Make Money Mondays, because I didn't just give you one idea. I gave you a whole myriad of ideas on how you can make more money. And thank God it's Monday. We got all week to cash in on these Sean V. Bradley ideas. Now, as promised, you can call me at 267-319-6776. That's 267-319-6776. Thank you. Again, this is Sean V. Bradley.
24/7 every day.